Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mr. Beard, and considering in this dev blog and in the past few weeks we have gotten a few images with the Deinocheirus skin. I don't think we've seen any model of the Deinocheirus being shown to us in the Discord of the Isle or Reddit or anywhere else on this planet Earth, not even Brazil. Well, let's be honest, we are all excited about Deinocheirus since it was announced back in whenever. I don't keep track. If you keep track, I don't know, you need to you need a hobby, my friend. Yeah, so considering we have gotten that skin model and the model of the Deinocheirus, the big duck, I want to talk about what I would like to see changed in the Isle when it comes to Gateway. Yes, my idea in this video will be around Gateway because Deinocheirus, together with other upcoming dinosaurs, I think they deserve a few map changes, especially what I'm about to talk about in this video. Let's talk about the rivers of the Isle. A lot of rivers right now in the Isle are deep, accommodating Deinosuchuses, but considering Deinocheirus and other semi-aquatics dinosaurs are going to come into the game, and considering we have a mutation that lets you walk faster through shallow water, I think there should be, and the developer should add, portions of rivers where they are way shallower than right now. Basically what we had on Spyro, that little area where the water was so shallow you would see Deinosuchuses just walk to get to the other side to another river that went to the swamp and to the center. Basically that hell zone or whatever it was called by the community, the shallows or whatever it was. Basically, I would like to see a return of that in the Isle because I feel like that would be amazing, and let me tell you why. I don't just want rivers to have shallow parts, no. I want rivers with shallow water parts where Deinosuchuses would not be able to swim because it's not too deep and everybody would see them, but I would like an area where the water is like that, but on the sides of that area where there's a lot of shallow parts, actually very thick vegetation surrounding the river where the water is shallow. Why do I want that? Basically, I want thick vegetation on the sides of those river parts because I want Deinocheirus to be able to go on those shallow parts and actually eat while it's in water trees that hang over the water. I'll show you a picture right now on the screen in my editing software so you understand what I'm talking about. These parts of the river would be absolutely amazing for semi-aquatics like Deinocheirus, or not even semi-aquatics, dinosaurs that can chill there and eat from tall vegetation plants. And this is not because Deinocheirus should be in its natural habitat, which is the water, and this would make rivers in shallow parts actually have Deinocheirus in the water, it not being forced to go out of the water to go eat somewhere like 300 meters away from the water source that keeps the Deinocheirus safe from, let's say, a Tyrannosaurus Rex or whatever. And this way Deinocheirus could go from the deep parts of a river to the shallow parts of a river. It would climb to that shallow part and eat from the vegetation that grows over that area where the shallow parts are. And this would also help kings ambush the Deinocheirus because of course, while you are in your natural habitat, being very close to the deep parts of the water and you can run there very fast, that thick vegetation could also hide predators that want to ambush things that are on that shallow part of the river. So let's say something small goes there to drink water, that thick vegetation could very much hide predators that would wait there for anything that would go there to drink from away from the deep parts, because everybody in this game wants to drink where it's safe from a Deinosuchus. We are kind of programmed right now in our brains to go to shallow parts, try to find shallow parts so we don't get ambushed by Deinosuchuses. Well, with those shallow parts of a river, you could actually go there and drink water where it's shallow, no Deinosuchus. But there's such a thick vegetation vegetation that, you know, Deinocheirus eats from, and other long neck dinosaurs or tall dinosaurs, like Deinosuchus, for example, could eat there. That thick vegetation could actually hide like big carnivores, small carnivores, all sorts of carnivores that just go there and eat from that area. This idea came into my mind because I want a place on Gateway where Deinocheirus and other semi-aquatics that are big to just chill there and not necessarily be deep water, because not every part of a river would be deep, right? When I know rivers in my area where I fish where the water is literally a few centimeters big, like it's not deep at all, and those parts exist and we should have them on Gateway as well. And also, you know, because it's away from a Deinosuchus, it shouldn't be like, oh, it's safe to drink there. That's why you should add, like, make those shallow areas special, like give them functionality for the isle, for like what I said, like Deinocheirus could eat from tall trees over there that hang over the water, and that could actually be on its diet, right? And it would give the mutation, like I said, the mutation that says, I don't know, be faster in water, or don't let shallow water drag you down so much. I don't know the name of the mutation. I know the community knows the names of the mutations. I'm not that pro, okay? And yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is all I wanted to talk about Deinocheirus and this idea I had for Deinocheirus and actually Gateway, because I want to see more shallow parts on the rivers, right? And Deinocheirus, I think it would benefit very much from those shallow areas, because, you know, rivers go from shallow parts to deep parts, to shallow parts to deep parts, and you could actually have a very big distance between where deep area is and where shallow part is, like 100 meters of shallow parts followed by 100 meters of deep parts, followed by 100 meters of shallow, followed by 50 meters of deep, something like that, right? So it's a big distance of these portions where it just drops and then it's big again, and drops and it's big again, right? And it's kind of interesting to have. Also, you could have shallow parts on the left side of the river and deep parts on the right side of the river, right? So you could, Deinosuchus could chill on the deep part, but Deinocheirus could just walk, still being on the shallow part, and that thick vegetation only grows where the water is shallow to force the Deinocheirus to go out of the water to like eat the vegetation that grows above water. Again, you can see the picture on the screen and understand. Thank you very much for watching. It was me, Mr. Beer. Tell me your ideas about Deinocheirus and what you would like to see, because, you know, I want Deinocheirus, being a semi-aquatic, to live next to the water, and actually I picture it like a dinosaur who would love to sit in the water all day, or at least in shallow water, deep water, doesn't matter, next to water, right? It's a dinosaur who thrives on water. That's why it's a semi-aquatic, right? Same with the Osteoraptor, same with Bapiosaurus, same with Deinosuchus, all of them, like even Baryonyx, Suchomimus, look how many there are. A lot of them just love the water. They want to live next to water. They adapted to live in the water. So yeah, I want to see more functionality when it comes to shallow parts, not just being safe for dinosaurs to drink away from Deinosuchus. So yeah, they could like make plants, specific plants, only grow in those areas to like give life to Deinocheirus, to see Deinocheiruses eat from the water as they walk, you know, from upriver to downriver. They don't have to like leave the river. They just walk right through the river like a train, right? It follows the tracks. That's Deinocheirus. It follows the river and it's eating from this tree, right tree, thick vegetation. Here it just eats from the vegetation that kind of is like an umbrella over the shallow parts of the river. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. It was me, Mr. Beard, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.